So, um, may or may not have misled you all, very slightly. More lies by omission. I said I was going to celebrate the release of Polly, which is true, but I will not be alone. I've also got, my girlfriend,
Hi.
Zam. Say hello. You just did.
I did.
Um,
Yeah. I'll say hello again though. Hi.
This is Em.
Hi.
Welcome, Em, to the stream.
Thanks.
Let's get over just.
I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, she's here to celebrate Polly with us. She's here. She's going to be playing the Stanley Parable. Actually, she's really the streamer tonight.
Yeah.
Um,
And I'm not a gamer girl.
Not yet.
Yet.
But we're going to be playing the Stanley Parable. It's going to be fun. I don't need this open anymore. We just released Polly, y'all. It's going to be a minute until we start playing the game because I may or may not have. Oh, it's
ready.
it's ready,
You
but
can
we
still
can
vamp,
still
though.
vamp a
Yeah,
little bit.
it's
Yes. We did it. We did Polly.
Yeah.
I did it. I only filmed it before I graduated college and then finished it after. There they are.
Yes.
There's the store.
Yeah.
Yay! Yay!
Beautiful, gorgeous.
And I've got all the co-stars here with me as well. They're all very proud as well of their work. They did some amazing work.
Yes.
And I mean, you all saw it on screen, you know.
Yeah.
They're allowed to be proud of it.
Very much so.
I even dress. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, I filmed it in like March or April of this year, and then just kept off and on working on it. I mean, stop motion is
Hard.
hard.
Yeah.
It's not even so much that it's like super difficult, more that it's just time consuming. And so it was a matter of finding the time to do it, and also having the motivation to do it.
For sure.
But I finally did this month. I recorded some music for it, which I'm planning to release soon. We had an issue with uploading it earlier because for some reason Spotify and iTunes stuff don't like tracks that are short, really short. And so I'm going to have to combine the really short tracks with the longer tracks. And then I should be able to. But I'm planning to release the soundtrack out for everybody. And then I'm also going to post it on Bandcamp with a name your price thing. So if you want to get it for free, you can. If not, whatever. I'm also planning to release it under Creative Commons license so that people can share it and use it however they want for videos or for streams or whatever. Because, you know, I don't like hoarding things. I don't like just making music and saying, all right, now no one can use it. So I thought, let's put it out there so people can use it. And if you feel like paying for it on Bandcamp, that's fine. If you just want to get it for free, also fine. But I will keep you all posted as to when I actually get that uploaded. But yeah,
Nice.
what do you think of Polly?
I
I mean,
loved
I know what you thought of Polly.
I loved it. I thought it was very interesting. Probably my favorite thing that you did with it, honestly, was like the lighting transitions. Every time the characters shifted and
Yes.
everything. I thought that was a very effective storytelling choice.
Thank you.
And also just like a really cool visual. So,
Sure.
yeah.
Well, that was the thing, because the Smyrn was really fun to work on, but it was really, I mean, that was my first attempt at anything like that. Where with Polly, I've been using them on stream, but I got a whole little book of lighting gel swatches that are of all sorts of different colors. And so I thought, well, if I have all these different colors, I might as well sort of base the story around color so I can really showcase how cool it can be and how cool that storytelling device can be, like you said. And so I have like 6 folders in my phone of just trying different gels. With each of the characters to see which ones reflect the best on them, and then also figuring out the day and night gels, because I was just like, I want to make it pop. And so I went through a whole bunch of gels, just putting them into the light, seeing how they looked, taking them back out, putting another one in.
Yeah. Very
Which
good.
I think it was worth it.
Definitely. Yeah.
And so I definitely want to carry what I've learned doing that into my future projects. Especially with stop motion, I mean, it's so easy to just, here's the light, here's the shot, leave everything else untouched, swap out the color, change it, and then you can add so many cool effects, like the little fade I did later. and it makes it feel, especially if you have the different colors. Like I liked just doing even something as subtle as like the daytime and the nighttime stuff. Makes the world of the play feel a little bit more real, which is fun, and I think it's a cool way to do it.
Yeah.
And so I definitely want to keep doing that for the future.
You should.
Thanks. But yeah, I'm also going to try to create new pages on Etsy for each of those figures from this most recent clay play. So if you guys want to order your own version of Polly or any of the ones, the red one, orange one, etc.
Do you want me to model them?
Sure, you can Vanna White them. There's the orange one. There's the yellow one. I can also model. There's Polly.
Yes.
Perfect.
This is one of my favorites. Welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Yes.
This is one of my favorites this season. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
We have to,
Oh, yes. We'll get there. So M apologizes a lot for things that they don't need to. And so they had the idea, let's start an apology count. So we've already got one. The stream is 6 minutes old.
All right.
So, alright. But yes, so you can get any of these fellas, these fine fellas, soon on my Etsy. I mean, you can get them now, you just have to do the custom. But if you want to get specifically one of them, then you can order them soon once I get pages for them on my Etsy. They might be slightly more expensive than the other ones I've done so far because I had to use wiring. These ones for the arms and for to keep them from collapsing. I mean, that was part of the idea behind making them, was I wanted to experiment with putting wire in the figures. So like if I had just done this, first of all, look at how thin, how snatched he is.
Yes.
If I had just baked it without any metal in there, he would have for sure fallen forward. Yeah. The arms would have slumped. But by putting wire in, which actually I think in some of these you can even see, yes, right on that elbow you can see where it's poking out just a little bit. I mean, the wire's not, but you can see the impression of the indent of the wire.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And that's what gave them the structure, but it also just means they take a little bit longer to make than the other ones. So they might be like $2 or $3 more. Not very much more, but it's just for the cost of labor, as it were. But anyway, as the stream suggests, we're playing the Stanley Parable.
You got so Owen Wilson there.
Playing the Stanley Parable. I may need to figure out how to actually get it on screen in a second, because again, I did forget to install it before this stream began. But that's okay, you know, we all just stumble along. You'll probably not see the chat for just a second, but that's alright as well. We'll
get there.
We're vibing.
Yeah. We'll get
Let's see. I don't know why I always do this instead of just standing up.
I don't either, but you know, you do your thing.
Okay, come on.
I respect you.
Come on. You got this. You can do this.
Loading.
There we go. Okay.
Crows. Oops, all crows.
Oh, yes, it does. Here's all the settings. Please use the screen and subtitle language. Boop. Boop. Have you played the Stanley Parable before?
Nope.
You have not.
I sure haven't.
Which I think that's part of what limits how much new content there is. If we adjust the slide until the computer is barely visible. I'm going to call that barely visible. They can't see any of this right now, but
okay.
It doesn't let you adjust too many settings before you get to...
This isn't scary, is it?
No.
Okay, good.
7:44 is the current time. Should I enter the current time or just go?
Is it going to be easier?
It's literally up to you. Just do it. Just say.
Yeah, leave it.
Leave it? Okay.
Meh.
Okay, perfect.
Slay.
And... Come on. There we go. Nice. Settings. Okay, now... Windowed. And resolution, we lower as low as it can go, basically.
Nice.
Oh, wow, that can go really low. Oh, my God. 640.
You're going to be looking at pixels.
Oh, my God. Hello. Maybe that's a little low. But it means the game's going to run really well,
Yeah,
probably.
that's
So now we go here. Game capture. Stanley Parable. Come on. That's not... I said apply. Oh, keep. It does
there
that.
you
It's one of
go.
those things. I see. There we go. What's this different? There we go. Okay. There it is. There's the game. Do you want to get in the saddle?
Sure. I
You're gonna do.
suppose.
You're gonna do great.
Okay. Whatever you say. Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh boy. Okay. All right.
So,
I assume I just hit back.
we have to go to the actual game.
I knew that.
It's okay. That's
You're so silly. I knew that. Why?
It's okay. No, it's okay. I promise it's okay. Volume. Making sure that subtitles. Yes, they're on. Perfect.
Love that.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you go right in.
Gamer girl.
Now, for context, I have played this game before. My brother and I played it many years ago. I adore this game, but I've not played the Ultra Deluxe version.
This is the story of a man
this will be
named
fun.
Stanley.
I know some of the plot beats, but I don't know
Stanley
everything.
worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Nice.
Employee number 427's job was simple.
Sure
He
was.
sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something
Yeah,
very
you already
peculiar
noticed the base
happened.
cam is lagging.
Something
It just
that
does
would
that when
forever
games are running.
change Stanley.
That's fine.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Why would
Never
they
in
do
all his years at the company
know,
had
man.
this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay.
And now you can play.
Oh, like we're in?
Yes.
Oh. Oh. Gotta scope it out.
Yeah, I got you.
Nice place I got here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes, the desk clamp atop the filing cabinets is a nice touch.
Sure.
Can
Yeah,
I?
you-
How can I
you-
tell when I'm gonna click on something?
You don't. You
Oh.
just have to try things. Yeah,
Oh.
you can click and then you move with WASD.
WASD.
Basically just
Got
does arrow
it.
keys.
I see. Okay.
You laughing about the keyboard clicks?
Oh, great. Okay, this is gonna go great. Time. What? Oh, is it just a light? Never mind.
You thought you had uncovered
I
some
did. I was like,
secret.
something is hiding, and it's nothing.
It's okay.
There's not a damn thing.
See, I'd recommend
See.
middle finger on the W.
Middle finger
And then
on the
you
and
can
then
do
the
that for-
other finger. Okay.
There you go.
I see. I'm not a gamer girl, but I'm gonna
It's
try.
okay. There's not really anything in this game that requires quick reaction time, so
And thank God
Yeah.
for that.
it's not that kind of game.
I can't do a damn. Okay. Maybe, Emily, maybe this means that you have to leave the room.
Well, he did say Stanley stepped out of his office, so
I knew that, by the way. Oh. I thought I was clicking for a second. I was very much not.
yeah, it's okay.
Over. No. Hello? Hello? Oh. Looks just like my digs. Ha!
Lack of windows and all.
Right. So not depressing
All
or
his
anything.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it
Stanley
mean?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, I'm getting it now. Okay, where the hell is the meeting room? Is it over here? Maybe? Hello? Where the... Wait. Ha!
What? Oh,
Yeah, okay.
it's even got a little plant next to it.
It's for me. They did that for me.
It's true. 420 is Emily's birthday.
Ting!
Exactly. Did that mug say celebrate holidays?
I don't know.
That mug on top. Oh,
No, it says, I hate Monday.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Celebrate holidays.
I mean, that feels generic and corporate enough to be something you'd see at an office building, doesn't it?
Yeah, I would assume so. Where the... Oh. Is it you? No?
I won't say too much. I don't want to...
When Stanley came to a
Oh.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Roger that, boss. This feels like the back rooms.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have drawn that comparison.
What's going
The-
on
the
in
sort of-
413?
Sort of soulless, lifeless.
Very
hallways.
much.
Yeah.
It's giving corporate realness.
Yeah.
Yes. Is this where we're going? Ah,
Yet
hello.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Bet. I am gonna look around here first, because there's a lot of stuff.
There's a bunch of little Easter eggs, yeah.
What do people want? Things, money, more money, things, but with money to buy more things, graphs about things, and money.
We have our new product.
Yeah. Violet James, you are fired. Ouch.
Stock market is somewhere here. Colored in segment. Stripes.
Stripes requires more secondary research. Profits.
Oh, profits. The other spelling. Of
Yeah. Oh, what's over here? Okay. Bi-quarterly post-review. We need reviews. 402 and 405 want to get rid of the death sport. What? The death sport portion in the... What? But I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers. So true.
More water cooler heaters.
Charts need to be more hip to appeal to a teenage demographic. Find teenagers to put in teenage demographic big net.
I forgot. See, the thing also is I haven't played it in so long that I've forgotten a lot of these little details too. Some sort of child
trap. A lot of percents. Teenagers. Size of demographic. Space between the teenagers. Throw something in the ideas bin. What's that say? Oh, wrong button. Okay.
No more bins. Firing of me.
Oh, there's another one. There's so many whiteboards.
It's true.
I have to look at every single one.
I get it.
Okay, well maybe not like that. Consulting.
Do not alter
whiteboard.
the whiteboard manager.
I want to be the whiteboard manager.
Yeah.
Meeting room, meeting schedule, weekly targets, marketing Mondays. That sounds horrible. Group
Termination Tuesdays. We're broke Wednesdays.
Mergers. Pranking floor 5 meeting. Oh, that sounds fun. Financial panic meeting, boss inspection. What to do about 432? Don't tell 432 about the meeting though.
Of course.
Office party, 8 bird. Is that what that says? What does that one say?
8 bird. Yes, that is what
No,
it
the
says.
top one.
Oh, this box is too small.
Ah. I see. Next one. Okay. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Reflect. Employee numbers. The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. Push for funding. New coffee machine. Get Chris out of the broom closet.
The bloom closet.
Listen.
I'm listening. I'm sorry. I guess
How do we do it? Yeah.
I have to edit the apology count now. Oh, yes. I forget. Anyway.
Fabulous. Haha. Okay. It's not just me.
No, I thought. Who moved my desk?
Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Please keep the targets on the topic of... Oh, see, I read it like on the topic of...
That works too.
But that works too, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like it.
Different strokes.
For different folks. Synergized. Core value. Expenditures. Gym global market.
Paradigm, I'd assume.
Ah. Can I move anything? Probably
No.
not. Okay. I've had enough. Where's the boss's office? Chris? Chris? Oh, I don't like that opened.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Damn, you can't even let me explore a little bit? Damn, I see how it is.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You got it, boss. I can... There
That's
we go. I'm not the best at
You're
that kind of
so valid for that.
thing.
Don't
Oh, what the hell is this?
Executive bathroom.
Don't mind
Oh.
if I do. I could take an executive shit in here. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course.
Say that's a lovely place.
Ah, lovely place. Extreme bathrooms.
They didn't even try to do a reflection. They're like, no, it's too hard. Too
Wow.
hard. Which I get.
I
'cause
just
it is.
wanted to, like, see myself, but I mean,
Well,
like, it's not a big deal.
When
I
do we really
guess.
ever see ourselves?
There.
Oh. Oh, you're right.
Surprise!
Wow. Jump scare.
Ow, jump scare.
I thought you were going to say auga.
Well, I think you look very cute today, so I don't
Thanks.
think it's a jump
I
scare.
wanted to dress
but-
up for the premiere.
As you should. And then I feel significantly less dressy in my sweatshirt.
But that's fine. It's
But
okay.
it's
I didn't ask
okay.
you. I didn't tell you you had.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Right.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Just inching.
Wait.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Girl, I'm
Trying
getting
to
there.
input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Where did the keypad at, though? That's my thing. Oh, hey. Look, there it is. Oh.
can get real close.
2845.
Yes, I get it.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by
Damn,
sheer
you're
luck.
so smart,
Amazing.
bro.
Yeah.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What? Is that forward?
Nope.
Nope, I knew
Just
that.
correct. There you go.
R.
This is not a game that tries to
Deceive.
make you feel stupid too terribly much.
Okay.
Every once in a while, but not often.
I see. Oh. Oh my god.
You having fun?
Yeah.
Yay! That's what I want.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
No,
Stanley
that's
realized
kind
he
of the
felt a
experience
bit
with this game.
peculiar.
So don't you
It
worry.
was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
What the what?
There's some sparks.
Okay.
What you're saying is he?
was gonna say, is he just like quiet quitting?
Sure.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
They want me to walk in there? Okay. Oh! Okay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
No. What the... Oh, I'm up high now. Yay. Yay.
Yes. If.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god. The camera button. Do I press it?
To you.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Now the monitors jumped.
Whoa!
Their true nature revealed.
Oops, all
Bore the
numbers.
number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh, this is cuckoo bananas.
Yeah.
Oh, this is we're getting a little crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Oh my god. So you're telling me
Yeah.
wow.
I am telling you that. You're right.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes. I feel a little nuts right now. What's this button do? Uh-oh. I don't like the way that looks. Something in my gut is telling me that this is not a good button to press. But naturally, I feel like in order to progress...
What?
I don't know.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
This mind control facility, it was
You
too
do have to get
horrible
closer
to
to the
believe it couldn't be true.
I did push.
Had Stanley really been under
Did you?
someone's control
Oh.
all this time?
Missed it.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring
Also, one of
job?
them was fired.
That his emotions had been
What?
manipulated
104
to
had the
accept
word
it
fired on the
blindly?
screen.
Oh. Floor. Is it an elevator?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Hello? God? Where am I? Can I...
Just pull. Yeah.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Fuck yeah, Stanley. Fuck yeah. But now I have to figure out... What is that?
I honestly do not remember.
What is that? Oh my god.
Actually, I think it's not.
Oh, it's just a quirky little passageway. Okay,
Sure.
yes.
Why not? You like to have fun here.
Yes, I'm having so much fun. What is that?
Is it console?
Bing bong. No? Okay. What's over here? Mind control status offline. What about the number 2 but oh. That didn't do a goddamn... Okay. Me? A fan of instant gratification?
It's more like what you think.
Never. What is... Okay. One day I'm gonna get good at controlling this.
It's okay.
Not gonna be today, though.
It's okay. Whoa.
What?
What was that sound you made?
Oh, I don't know. Why? Why? Is it blocked? I
It's
can't
blocked.
see.
It's blocked.
Okay. This is... Yeah! Okay, if I go up here... Maybe... Oh, that makes sense. You can tell I do this a lot. Where are the other buttons? Where are the other buttons? Need a button over here. Need a button over here.
Those two already.
I did. Where are 3 and 4? Are they up this staircase that I, like, cannot fucking figure out how to go up?
I do think it is blocked.
Well, that is, dumb.
And cringe.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Sorry. Shit. I was doing so well.
You were doing very well. Well, if we trade off, then that's fine.
I was doing so good. Okay.
It's okay.
Almost said it,
And
but
when
I
at
know you,
last
I
he
could
found
tell,
the
I could
source
feel
of
it.
the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try
Pretty
to
sure
take
this is the
control
exact
of
route that I
machine
took
for
my first
yourself.
time
Is
I
that
played
what
this
you
too.
wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
But that's boring.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Oh my god, what the
It's
fuck do
your
I do?
time to
What do I do?
shine.
What do I do?
You
Oh my
are
god,
the
what do I do?
star.
Oh no,
It's
no, no,
your
no, no,
story
no, no, no,
now.
no.
Shape it
Off.
to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much
All
better
done.
than what
All
I had
done.
planned. What a shame we have so
All
little time left
done.
to
All
enjoy.
done. I don't want to.
Until the
Oh
bond is
no.
But what precious moments each one of them is.
All
More
done.
time to talk about you, about me,
What?
where we're going,
What?
what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Can you go any faster?
Oh,
Oh my god.
moment of solace before you're obliterated.
Oh.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're
Go,
gonna
go, go, go,
die.
go, 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 go. Did I press this button? What's this button?
I erased
No, I
them.
didn't. I didn't.
turned off the
Go,
machine. I set you free.
go, 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 go,
Of course,
go, go,
that
go.
was merely in this instance of the story.
This dude just
Sometimes when I
monologuing
tell it,
while I'm having
I
a
simply let you
crisis.
sit there in
That's
your
how we
office
do.
forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground.
Do I have to push them like in
swallowing
order or
everyone
something?
inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been
Oh
rather
god.
amusing.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
Motherfuck.
But I'm sure whatever I
Oh
come
my
up with
God.
on the next go around will be even better.
Oh.
My goodness,
Oh.
only 34 seconds left.
No.
I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it.
Oh, I felt
I'm going to put some
embarrassed.
extra time on the clock.
Thank you.
These are precious additional
Thanks,
seconds.
Queen.
Time doesn't grow on trees.
Did I do
Dear
it?
me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yeah.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning
Why
it
is it
off?
saying
I mean,
5?
look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Can you shut
These
up, you
numbered
jerk?
buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything. Something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No, I don't.
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first.
What? No!
Take a look at the clock, Stanley.
No.
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30
Oh.
seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
Oh my god.
Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we meet until the moment I say, happily ever after.
You did it. You beat the Stanley Parable.
That's the game?
Well, okay. So, just give it a second. Maybe. There we go.
Oh. I don't know. Yes, you do.
I
All
sure
of
do.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Fucking. Oh. Oh. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wait. The cogs are turning in my little brain.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Alright, we're
Feeling
going speedrun
a wave of
strats now.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Because my other coworkers.
Bro. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Do you want answers, or do you want to just keep playing?
No, I want to keep playing.
Okay, play. That's what I was hoping you were going to say. Because this game is a lot more fun if you don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun.
It's
I'm kind of scared at the same.
scared.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Nope, that doesn't count.
It does count.
That doesn't
It does
count.
count. Absolutely, it counts.
Can't have shit in this house.
It's true. It's like it's not your house or something.
What?
I know.
No way. You most of all. Charts and slides. Can I skip? Really just gotta sit here.
So wait, what are you doing?
I'm making sure that I didn't miss anything.
Okay.
But your voice is telling me that this does not matter. Therefore.
I'll stop talking, I guess.
Oh, I could go in here. That's right.
Oh, no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room.
I am
Please
exploring.
take your time.
What?
I am learning about my surroundings. I would appreciate if you would drop the attitude. Thank you. Lord. Okay. Fine. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. Look at me. I'm going so
She's zooming.
fast.
Yeah, she's on X Games mode.
2845.
Wow, oh my God! Brain blast!
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley
me in.
was in such a rush to get through
Let
the
me
story
in.
as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy.
Hey.
Relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
I'll just wait over here.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened
I
passage.
forgot about that. It's really funny. I see why I like this game. It's very meta.
Soothed and rejuvenated. I know this isn't the way. I just want to
Yeah,
look. Okay.
no worries. It's a lot of little nooks and crannies. You having fun?
Yes.
Yay! Scared you again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I don't do scary things.
I know.
So if you ever play a horror game with me, I'm gonna be like, ah, the entire time.
Yeah, I get it.
The entire
I
time.
respect that.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Ooh. Ooh.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Okay. I don't like your
At this
attitude.
point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Okay. Great. Let's go again. Third time's a charm.
Oh no. Oh, not yet.
Oh.
As the machine whirred into motion and
You may
Stanley
wanna
was
keep your
inching
mouth.
closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
What?
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Bye. Yay. Oh. What?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
That's what I'm saying.
So you're having a lot lot of fun. Pushing a button.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Pardon? What in the... Oh, this is a lot for my small brain. Nature paintings. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Stanley's computer. Is this like a mausoleum?
I believe it's meant to be a behind the scenes of how the game was made.
Oh.
Which I'm amazed that you found it on your second try, but...
Cool. Wow.
Yeah. Congratulations.
This is so... Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. Filing cabinets. Office computers. Oh, I want to play solitaire.
We can just play solitaire for the rest of the stream if you really want.
Okay. No, I'm bad at solitaire.
Oh, me too. Don't worry.
This is way more fun.
Yay.
Knock, knock. Knock. It's just like deadass, just the credits.
Kind of, yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, right? One of the endings is just you get dropped in a museum.
Oh, wrong. Do you know what this reminds me of?
What's that?
Did you ever watch those videos in school? They were like often about like science or nature, and they like the beginning of it was like a museum, and there was like butterflies and
Reading Rainbow?
No. It was different. It was like a and it had this flute playing in the background. It was like da 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 da. Okay, I'll
No
show you
idea.
later.
Okay.
That's what this reminds me of. Anyway.
Okay. Fair
If
enough.
any other hags are watching, you might get the reference
Hags?
I'm making.
Hags? Why hags?
I don't know. For fun.
20.
Tell everybody.
Sorry.
That's right. Wow. Yeah, that's totally what this reminds me of. That's really funny. Warzone? What?
I forgot about that.
Fun. I like this part.
But just the looking
Yeah.
at all the behind the scenes.
The not stressed at all.
It's especially funny because you don't know what half of these things are because you
Yeah.
haven't gotten to them yet.
I know! It was great.
Funny. This is like the foreshadowing section of the game.
Sure. Oh. Oh. I'm hacking it. And some of these. And some of these.
Almost there.
And done. Okay. The game is now paused. Where the fuck do I go? I'm walking in circles.
Go to, I think, to your left. Nope.
Oh. Backing up.
Left.
Backing up.
Beep, beep. Yep.
I
forward.
was here
And then left.
Oh,
You didn't go that way.
thanks. Or. Okay. Oh, hey, look, there is an exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another.
Oh.
How they
no,
wish to control
no.
one another. How they both wish to be free.
Thank you.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be
I don't think
seen.
they're talking about. I know.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
There you go. That's twice.
Wow!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All of his co-workers
Jesus,
were gone.
what are you doing?
Could it be?
Why?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Must know
Perhaps
what?
he had simply missed
How
a
it
memo.
works.
Oh, well, good luck with that. Because I still don't entirely know how everything works in this game.
Oh, for real?
When Stanley came
What if I go
to the
here?
set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I know.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I did.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just
Yeah.
to spend a few moments here in this immaculate,
Yeah, you can use
beautifully
eat it right.
constructed
Thanks, dude. You
room.
don't want to call.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Girl.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who?
This is it, Stanley.
Who's-
Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Stanley's got a girl? Oh my god. Okay. Well,
Stanley's got that Riz. Who's that? Oh, are you doing a thumbs down?
Yeah.
I couldn't see it from the angle. I just saw you. I saw you doing this.
yeah.
They're about to elbow me. I was like, oh.
No, I would never. Thank you. I just love how you're like.
Good.
Good, great. Thank you so much.
I'm not a touchy-feely person.
What?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Shall I die again?
No.
Have I died?
No.
I can't s Oh. Oh my
Oh,
god.
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very
Hate
sad
this.
story
Yeah.
about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons,
What?
doing exactly what he's told
What?
to do.
What?
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
I don't like him.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while
This
at
is like a
work,
bad
he
dream.
stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
As you do.
The thought excited him terribly.
It is Saturday.
True Saturday's real boy.
Ah,
He went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could
But you didn't
go
apologize
apologize.
for it.
At last, choice. It barely
Choice.
even mattered what lay behind
Space.
each door. The
Space.
mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths
don't
and
like it.
destinations.
Yeah, this ending always
Down
freaked me
one
out.
path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
we can go home now. He said the title.
Roll credits.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no
Not
answer.
my wife for real.
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Lovely weather we're having.
Curious now.
Well,
You see? Can he just not hear me?
I tried.
Tell him in
Yeah.
a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself. How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Ending number 3. Whee! What a fun, upbeat, happy one that one is.
Give it up for
Yay!
number
Isn't this
3.
game so silly and fun?
Yeah.
It's not at all horrifying and
No.
All of
existential.
his co-workers were gone.
Wait, now there's papers on the floor.
What?
Stanley
What?
decided to
What?
go to the
It just
meeting.
happens. Look at
Perhaps he had simply
See?
missed a memo.
Right there?
Yeah, those are new. I
No,
think.
they weren't.
They're not new?
I don't think so.
Oh, fine, that's
Throwing me off my
what I do.
game. It's okay.
That's how I roll.
And I like the way you roll. So
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
alright,
Yet there was not a
motherfuckers.
single person here either.
Got scorched earth
Feeling a
now.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I forgot about that too. God, that's good.
Damn, can't a girl just look in the broom closet?
Guess not.
Shit. Can't have shit in this house.
Unfortunately, I will say, because you left the
Coming to a staircase,
broom closet so
Stanley
early the
walked
first time, there's a
upstairs to
whole
his boss's
section I think that you
office.
can't access now. Alas.
No!
That's okay.
Fuck it, we ball.
Woo! She's rebelling.
I don't like that. I don't like that noise. I don't like it. There's something under here. Why is that paper so bright?
I actually don't.
Oh, okay. Well. Okay. Ah! Okay.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
What?
And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
What?
He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined
You're just
himself
giving yourself your own
flying and
understood.
began to
Sure.
gently float above the ground.
Where?
Then
Oh,
he
I'm
imagined
flying.
himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun,
Ah.
and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How
Wow.
was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Girl, that's pretty
Question.
Now the
normal.
voice was describing itself being
A
considered
British
by
man in your
Stanley,
head.
who
Just,
Yeah.
found it
Yeah, okay.
particularly
You don't have
strange.
We all got one, yeah.
I'm dreaming about a voice
Yeah, I got mine when I was, like,
describing
10.
me, thinking
Oh,
about
yeah.
how
Oh,
it's
that's
describing
early.
me.
I know.
He thought.
I got mine when I was
And
probably
when he
like
thought it all
14.
very odd and wondered if this
What?
voice
Oh,
spoke
okay.
to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course,
Oh, I can't.
how could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
Yeah.
After all,
little
he
bit.
knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Of
Did the
course.
voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
Oh.
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
What?
So he closed his eyes
Did you hit the space bar?
and he
No?
invited
No?
himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real.
sorry.
Please, just someone tell
You were
me
Fuck,
I'm
I
real.
apologize.
I must
No,
be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
It's loading now. I think there's a loading screen here. Maybe?
This is the story of a woman
I'll do
named
it after.
Mariella. Mariella
can't
woke
put
up on a
these
day
on.
like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and
What?
walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then
She needs
remembered the
help.
meeting she had scheduled for that day.
Mario.
The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Ending number 4. Hey, you're getting all the cheery ones out of the way.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
It makes my brain hurt a little bit.
That's valid. That's sort of the vibe of this game. To be fair. How much more do you got in you think?
One.
One more? Okay.
Yep.
We'll close it out with this one.
Okay. Gotta make it count.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die like in 10 seconds.
That's fine. Yeah, all the deaths
Soft
that
wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after.
It's
Stanley
different.
hoped that he would one day see weather.
Shit.
I don't know that
For
I've ever
real?
I don't know that I've ever heard that.
Oh.
Interesting.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either.
What?
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
No way.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer.
Still mad. Still mad. Still mad about it.
I can
Okay.
close out and
Into
go
the
back in at some
staircase,
point if you
Stanley
want.
walked upstairs
Eventually.
to his boss's office.
Next time.
Sure.
I miss my fingers. Okay.
I hope there's a next time.
I would like there to be a next time. I'm having fun.
Yeah, you're a
We all
gamer.
know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets. Keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons.
Didn't even make me put it in.
I forgot about that.
Surprise.
Yeah.
I love this fucking game
It's
so much.
so funny.
It is.
What? Whoa! I've never seen this elevator before.
There you go.
Okay. Thank you. It's been an honor, everybody.
Yep. Congratulations.
Yes. Oh wait. Oh.
Oh, I was gonna put them on over your other ones.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Now you can't see the game.
I was gonna say, cool fun fact. I cannot see anything.
That's
at all.
so valid. I just thought the symbolic gesture would be fun.
No, I appreciate it.
I'll put them on. It's very fine. Now we're both bespectacled.
Okay.
Thanks. You're so cute.
Almost.
Almost.
Not quite.
You're getting there. You're
A
learning.
little bit.
A
little bit. It'll get me next time. Especially if it takes a minute for us to do this again.
Mind control facility.
Okay, mother fuckers. Let's do this shit. Boom!
The
Boom!
lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to
I
himself.
don't know.
Did he have the strength to find
Bunch
out?
of cat videos. Yeah. In my world, anyway.
Sure.
Now the
Got it.
monitors jumped to life.
Oh yeah, it does say fired.
Revealed.
Yeah.
Each
Oh, there's a
bore the
couple
number
people
of
who've
an
been fired.
employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced
Doesn't he have a
to
great
images
voice?
on a screen.
With Kevin Brighton is his
Stanley,
name.
one of
Let
them,
me in.
It
Let me in.
monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Boom!
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
to
That his
say?
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Blindly.
No. He refused to believe it.
Can I
He
fly with some
couldn't
stars
accept
again?
it. His own
That
life
was
You want to do that one again? You
No.
want to do the super meta ending where he loses his mind and collapses dead on the street again? Or would you prefer the one where he goes home and has a weird, like, fugue state-like experience where his apartment turns into his office?
I liked that one less, to be honest.
That one's probably the
Controls
most,
labeled with emotions.
maybe second most unpleasant ending
Yeah,
in this game to
it-
me.
it
There's
was
one that's
just-
slightly less pleasant, in my humble opinion.
All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold
Like
reality
a
of his
really
past
dark
began
thing.
to sink in,
The other one is.
Stanley
So.
decided that this machinery would never again exert its
If that's it, I swear to God. I swear to God.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
He's dirty for
Where
that.
had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
Sky!
What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber,
What?
he
What?
realized
What?
none of this
What?
mattered
It's
to
still
him.
descending.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer
go back
would
down?
anyone tell him where to go,
I'm just
what
saying
to
it's
do,
the door still open.
or how to feel.
Oh.
Whatever life he lives, it will be
I
his.
get it. Okay.
And that was all he needed to know.
Oh.
It was perhaps
What a
the
nice
only thing worth
garden.
knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Give it a second. Here I go.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Woo! She's a gamer girl! Woo! But of course, there's,
And
The whole game is
goes again and again and again
But
and
there
again
you
and
go!
again.
That's some Stanley Parable.
I liked it. It was fun.
I'm very glad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird ass little game.
Very much.
But also very funny, but also can get really dark at times.
Yeah.
I like how varied it is, but I love them. I love meta humor. It's one of my favorite kinds of humor. So I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
And you're streaming.
I'm doing it.
She's doing it.
I'm doing it.
She's doing it.
And some of these.
That's some of these. Second time we've made that joke tonight.
What?
No Thank
way.
you all for joining us. I don't know if there's anyone actually here, but that's okay. If you're watching the VOD after the fact, thanks for watching that. Be sure to check out Polly, because that's what we were celebrating this for. It's on my YouTube channel. I'll let y'all... Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I'll let y'all know when I've got more stuff coming. Of course, I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm doing my SCP book club. We are discussing the misconception that Keter SCPs have to be dangerous, which they don't, because SCP object classes only have to do with how hard they are to contain. And so we're going to be going over a couple of Keter SCPs that are in fact not dangerous, just annoying more than anything else. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
thanks for coming
Thanks
on.
for having me.
Yeah.
Good times.
This is,
Hi, everybody.
say thanks, Emily.
Yeah, I'm Cthulhu Fred.
It's canon now. We got it on the air.
Yes.
But yeah, thanks for joining. Glad you had fun.
Yeah, I had fun.
I think that's going to do it. You all have a good